I'm Trish with today's QOTD question of the day. Record your answer and join us on the air. This one's for all of you with Personality Plus. What personality trait would you like to pass down to your kids? Forget about who gets daddy's eyes or mom's dimples. How about the empathy, the kindness, or the sense of humor? Our first daddy debut is Bartimus.
Acceptance. Acceptance, big time. Because I think that is probably one of the biggest traits that can take you so far. If you don't judge people, about whatever they look like, whatever they smell like, what they're saying, just don't judge them. Acceptance, I think, is a huge, huge thing. And I hope that my kids know that that is one of the most important things to me, is accepting others.
Boom. Best answer. I love this answer so much. Look, we're all different. We look different. We act different. We do different things. We have different ideals and ideas. And you don't have to like everybody. You don't have to be friends with everybody, but you do have to accept people for who they are. And then you can move on.
It's tough. I feel like kids can be kind of mean sometimes. So
yeah,
you instill the lesson that not only do you have to be nice for niceness sake, but just accept everybody. We're all different. And that's what makes this beautiful melting pot of a world we're in so lovely.
I will say, injecting a little bit of humor, I think it's another level to be able to accept when someone smells like.
Yeah.
That might take a little bit more work, but the other stuff, definitely that's base level.
Can't help it.
JJ, did you have an answer you thought was better?
Well, not quite better, but I did find another really creative and good answer from Tabitha.
I'm very highly creative. And that's not in a sense of art or anything. It's being able to problem solve and think outside of the box and stuff. So in regards to my kids, I kind of hope that that's something I pass on to them. And when I do see little bits of creativity in them, it just makes my heart sing. And I have these little sparky moments going, they're creative like me.
So I really love this answer. I love how she talks about not just artistic creativity, which is an amazing trait in its own, but I think also the problem solving is definitely something that you need to be creative with, being able to see an entire problem and find new and inventive ways people might not think about. So
yeah, I liked it. There's a lot to navigate in this world for sure. And the more creative that you are, you're just going to find your way out or into whatever you want to do a lot faster.
Everybody thinks really differently. You could give two people, even very young people, the same set of problems and they would find different solutions to them. So great answer.
So this is normally the part in the show where Keith would take over and he would give his answer, but he has actually joined a monastery. He is now a monk. And so we're going to give him a couple of years of, meditating, and really getting connected with the world around him. And then he'll come back eventually and he will give some very wise answers. Here is Keith's favorite answer from London.
So I'm a traveler and I've lived in 5 different countries now, and I would love for my children to have that same desire to go see new countries, experience new cultures, learn new languages, and just feel safe in themselves enough where they feel comfortable to go out into the world and reinvent themselves.
That the curiosity about the world around you, about the people around you, it's something that will never not serve you well.
Yeah, and I think it'll happen for London because I really feel like that travel bug is kind of a gene.
Especially given her name. I mean.
Yes.
Well, Reed, did you find an answer from the fans that you really appreciated?
I did. I found an answer that I really liked from Taylor.
My humor. I think I'm so funny. I'm the funniest person I know. And given I don't know a lot of people, but still I think that makes me Will Ferrell level.
First of all, love the confidence. I think that also needs to get passed down to the kids. And second of all, agreed. A funny family is just always a good time to be around, especially from a third-party perspective. So
this girl is my spirit animal. My sister's like, you think you're so funny? I'm like, I am so funny. Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry you don't understand humor. That's not my problem.
I'll tell myself a joke in my head and it'll have me dying for the rest of the day.
You start to tell a story and then you're like, yeah, it's not how you guys aren't gonna hear this. Sorry. I'm way too far in my own head right now.
I'm ready to see her have her own Netflix comedy special.
If you're Will Ferrell level, I think you're holding out on us.
But fans, if you have an answer to this question, make sure to record it using the links in the description, and especially make sure to do so before our Thursday Big Show Weekly Championship. What would we pass down to our kids? Trish, let's begin with you.
My mom, whom I love very much, she's great, not an empathetic person. And it always bothered me a little bit. And I never understood how she just couldn't be, because I think I naturally am. So I've always drilled it into my kids in case they got grandma's little grump gene, I call it, that it's really, really important to see the other side, the other side of a person or the other side of a situation. Again, don't have to agree with everybody here. You don't have to live your life like them. But I think it's important to know that everybody has a story and you don't know their story. So that was what I would care to pass down.
I was thinking along the same lines too. I tend to be like a little quick to judge people, but then I step back and I'm like, wait, this person has a whole life. Like, I don't know what they're actually going through. And, and on the other hand, and I do, I have my issues too. So just being understanding and empathetic is really good. And then I'd also say, I guess, like a progress mindset. I like to think I'm always trying to be a better person and recognizing my faults and trying to fix them and trying to just gain more knowledge, become a better person each and every day. So, and do the best you can. So I hope that when I have kids, I instill that kind of mindset in them as well.
I would say my best trait is I'm very go with the flow. Like if plans change, if people have certain vibes, or if people want to like if they have a plan and like they invite me over to it, I'm like, heck yeah. Because I feel like for me, I'm definitely a person who likes to hang out with the people. And so like if people are making a certain vibe, I'm really good at like adapting to it, whether it's like a night, especially socially, whether it's a night in, it's a night out, it's a night far away. I'm like, I'll go, I'll do it, I'll have a fun time.
I think it's good to always be game for whatever, because life is really just a collection of experiences and you gotta do it while you can.
That's right. Record your answer using the links below and make sure to subscribe, follow, or register. That way you'll get all of the new questions and announcements right into your daily feed.
Yes, you will. Thank you everyone for watching, voting, and recording so far. Remember, the top voted answers make it onto our Thursday Big Show, so continue watching, voting, and recording.
You can send us some love by liking, commenting, subscribing, or clicking thanks on YouTube. And if you do it, we'll give you a shout out on the air. Thank you for watching. And remember, there's still time to let us know, what personality trait do you want to pass down to your kids?
I think for me, my go with the flow is also like, I'm a writer, so it's an opportunity to get some drama inspiration.
It's all for the plot, baby.
It's all for the plot.